What's holding you down? I ain't like others. Don't let them hold your ground. I am in the somber sky. I am hearing all the lies.
What is going on? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever you want to call it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the stream. Glad to be back after a nice couple days off, not gonna lie. Couple days off was nice, good for the brain. Good to just recover, recuperate, hang out with the fam. We're gonna do some class testing tonight, if you guys didn't already know. We are probably going to venture into, I'm currently thinking Knight. I want to try to get my hands on a minor discipline that only drops from the Spider Queen. So, working on that. But anyways, good evening, guys. Yo, what's up, Nomac? Welcome in. How are you, my man? My dude? What up, my dude? I'm firing up the game right now, that's why it's taking a second. You guys get to stay on this lovely screen that we have here. Although, this screen's finally coming together. I've done a couple little minor things to it. It's coming together Grammatic, hey, thanks so much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. I saw that a few minutes ago before I went live. Just want to say thank you so much for the support. And welcome to Dioko TV. I'm good, man. Had a nice 12-hour day. I mean, if that's nice to you, that's nice to you, right? It's completely your prerogative to enjoy a 12-hour day. I had a long day, too. It was productive. Very productive, though, but it was very long. So I can definitely feel your pain in that regard. Not quite 12 hours, but pretty darn close. I guess if you consider streaming, it will be 12 hours, but I don't really consider this a job. I consider this more fun and hanging out with you guys. So, yeah, guys, we're going to do some testing tonight. Not really sure what exactly we're going to test. I know Night's probably going to be on the agenda. Outside of Night, I'm not really 100% sure. So, yeah. If you guys want to try something, maybe want me to try a particular build, I'm completely for it. The only thing I'm going to ask is, like, if we get on something, let's try to stay on something for an extended period of time. I'm okay with backseat gaming. I don't have a problem with that. Maybe saying, hey, let's try this build, this build. If it's something that you want to try or have not had a chance to try and want to see my perspective on it, feel free to just ask for that. Sorry. Some inside jokes going on in Discord. Pretty funny. Anyways. Alright, so I think we're going to... I think we're just going to kind of default to the Knight for a bit, see what you guys think. I really want to get Surging Spirit, though. Like, that's important to me and important to the build I want to try. So, I don't know how we're going to go about getting that, but we're going to try to get to it nonetheless. Alright, so I'm actually working into the Sylvan tree a bit because my Knight is actually Sylvan. And the reason it's Sylvan is because of the additional range I get with bow. So I've been running a bow build on Sylvan, a Sylvan Knight, just to test it out for science. Because that's what we do around here. We test with science. We don't test with anything else. Alright, let's see. I don't really know what I want here. We'll do movement control, because I hate getting rooted. Let's see. A couple more things. Let's do elemental resist. Seems good enough. Alright, cool. That's done. Let's log in and check. See what we got going on. You come say hi?
No, I'm just going to say something. Tomorrow,
Well, sit up here and say hi at least.
hey, guess what? Tomorrow, can we, when I go to school, I want to, get a costume on.
You'll put a costume on tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I go to school.
What kind of costume you put on?
My fire suit.
Your fire suit. Okay. Well, you already got a fire suit on.
Well, I'm gonna put it on tomorrow.
That's cool?
Yeah.
Okay. You wave. Go to the camera. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
You can go play? Okay. See you in a minute.
See you
That's Caden, for those of you who don't know. Well, you're Caden the firefighter, I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, Lord. Chat's just going crazy right now in Discord. Alright, so here's kind of what we're running currently. I'm saving this for Surging Spirit, if I can get it. I literally thought I had it. I have to go back and check streams. But I thought I had it on one of my other account, or on one of my other vessels. I killed on one of my other vessels. I know it was on this account because I was mining on this account. This is my mining account. But I don't see it anywhere. So, feels bad, man. And you only get it from doing the Spider Queen. So, unfortunately, I'm going to need some help doing such. What's up, bud? A movie? No. Not right now, buddy. Because you're not going to be up here long. You're going to bed soon. Alright, so let's get some more food, actually, while we're here. And I'll kind of take you guys through my theories, why I'm running what I'm running, and then honestly, unless we get Surging Spirit, it's really all for naught, because Surging Spirit, I think, is what's going to make the build complete. So we're currently running... excuse me. We're currently running an Elkin Knight. Okay. Most of the base kit stuff, we're running Shield Fighter, Naed, I guess that's how you say that. Master of Bows, Expansive Mind, and Sturdy. Master of Bows with Elkin is nice because you have... I don't think you have the full 60 range. I think you have like 50 on like a non-ranger class, which is still pretty strong. I think like the other ranger classes I played, you only have like 40 or 45 when I've tested, like half. I think I ran half elf for a bit, and it was only like 45 or 40, somewhere in there. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're also gonna get out and test some of these if they made any sort of good optimization changes for us. I know we saw that in the patch notes that they dropped yesterday. If you guys didn't see that, they have released a new patch. Nothing major. It's like a hot patch. It's still technically 5.6, but it was a patch nonetheless. All right, so we're gonna see real quick. Okay, so let's see, 53. Why can't I target it? Okay, 50, let's back up. Let's try to go full 60. I don't think this will work. It might. Yeah, see, I think I gotta be... I think it may be 55, truthfully. Let's see. Okay, nope, no on 55. So we're gonna go down to 50. Okay, he's moving towards me. Quit moving, you jerk. I'm testing. I guess I could do this on the dummies to be a lot easier. What fun are dummies, though? They just die. 50. I think it's 50 meters. I know I was hitting at 50 meters, yeah. So that's pretty strong. Like, to put some good shots in before your enemy ever gets to you, especially if it's like a low mobility class. They can't, like, get to you ASAP. That'll be nice. The one thing I'm having a hard time adjusting to, though, to be honest, is the lack of, like, dash or, like, quick roll ability or whatever you want to call it, your evasion skill. I don't have it on Knight. I have a block instead, so it's taking me some time to get used to that. So the rest of the build currently, again, Shield Fighter, Naed, Master of Bows, Expansive Mind to give us the additional spot on our skill bar, Sturdy, and I want to run Surging Spirit. And the reason I want to run Surging Spirit is because I'm running Naed, which is a heal, and I want that to do more. I want that to be healing power, and that's a healing modifier piece, I'm pretty sure, what I've been told. So, yeah, anyways, if anyone wants to go kill Spider Queen so we can test for science, please let me know. Let me make sure I don't have anything super valuable on me. I don't think so. I think we're okay. You missing the immortality of Champion and Myrmidon? No, not really. I'm just testing. I don't mind Myrmidon, but I don't really want to play like a broken class, especially when it's going to be fixed. I wanted to try it just to see what it was like, and it's definitely, it's good if you play it right. I needed some more practice to be able to play it the right way, but I can definitely see its potential. Although I've done some thinking on that too, and how to kill Myrmidons. You know, I think so many people try to stun when Berserk finishes, but in my opinion, like after playing one and after like thinking about it more, there's about a 2 to 3 second cooldown by the time Berserk, like the crash happens, and when you can re-Berserk. And I think that's actually the time, once the big animation goes off, it's a big circle around the Myrmidon. Once that goes off, I think that's when you pounce. That's when you stun and you try to get as much damage in, and then you do no damage. Like you just try to kite throughout the entire Berserk phase until the animation goes off again, and then start to hit him again. So that's my honest opinion on how to play against a Myrmidon right now. So if any of you guys want some tool tips, because I mean, let's face it, the Berserk is only effective if you're getting damage like if you're taking damage in terms of its main aspect, and that's the heal. All right, let's skip that song. Too much talking. You gonna do Arcane Archer on your Knight for 2,500 damage magic barrier? I mean, we may venture that way, but right now I'm going for more of like a support type, like Knight. Kind of I don't know what you would call it. It's not really like a healing Knight, but at the same time, it's, you have some utility in that regard, which is nice. Yeah. Kind of like a bow healer. I mean, I could technically do this on a ranger too, but the tankiness and the shield abilities and the plate, that's kind of big on the knight. So we'll see. I don't think there's many great options in terms of like secondary heals. I think you just have to make a class into it. And in my opinion, what better class than to have like a tanky, like plate wearing by default class, you know? It just makes a lot of sense. I don't know how good it's going to be. It's not going to be very good in like solo PvP, I can tell you that. It's just that's going to depend on like long drawn out fights that I don't know how we would do. We do have a little bit of mobility, so that would help us get away to use the range tray a bit, but it's not going to be like so OP that, you know, we're going to be able to drop them super quick, because you don't actually have that many bow abilities, even with Master of Bows. Yeah, I think if anything, you may try Sharpshooter, but still, that doesn't give you much either. It gives you like one ability. So yeah, there's not, unless you're Ranger, there's just not something that gives you like 3 or 4 bow abilities, which I think may be detrimental to the build if that's like what you're focused on. But the fact that you can, like, the fact I'm running Shield Bearer makes me pretty strong too. It reduces my block power, my, what's it called? Let me read it. I don't know. Let's see. Reduce big hit block cost. Yeah, so that's pretty important. This right here. Block high damage attacks with reduced cost and a 5% increase in bonus damage for 2 additional seconds. So it's not bad. Can two knights chain their chain pulls, or is there an immunity to it after the first? I don't think there's immunity. I don't think in any way that there's diminishing returns that I'm aware of. I think the counter to diminishing returns is retaliate. I think if we didn't have a retaliate, we would have to have a diminishing returns mechanic. But since we have a retaliate mechanic, we don't have diminishing returns. Or so that's my opinion. That's kind of how I think they've molded the game up to this point. Again, just my 2 cents. Nothing proven there. Nothing factual. Just my theories. I don't think we can solo the spider boss, can we? Maybe we can. I mean, we are running a healing knight. I can see that as a good group tactic for single target establishment. That would take a lot of, and I do mean a lot of, like communication, coordination, and timing. Especially with how choppy it can be sometimes in big fights. You know, you kind of have to have a mixture of a perfect storm there. I do agree, though. A double chain pull could be nice. That's one of the reasons for running the bow ability to kite in situations like spiders and zombies. The high-low stuff can hit hard. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Jay Storm? Welcome in, man. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to be climbing up there, are you? Probably not. Let's get down from there before you hurt yourself, please. Hey, please, get down. I think it's really just patience on the second knight's part to wait. Yeah. I mean, it is, but, you know, suppose you wait too long, then all of a sudden that person has right-clicked twice and they're out of there, you know? Then you don't have a pull left. Or he's out of range for your pull, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Because if you think about it, that person actually has to be staggered with the first knight. He has to be a good, like, 10 or 15 meters behind the first knight in order to have an effective pull back to the group. Then you have to have a multiple members running with the second knight, so when he does pull them, they can attack. So like I said, there's a lot of coordination and moving parts. You really have to make sure that somebody's probably going to have to be running Bard in that group in order to make that effective. These guys they are pretty tanky. I don't think I can do the spider boss or spider queen by myself. Even then, I don't think it's 100% drop rate for Surging Spirit. Pretty sure it's not, actually. Not bad. I'm still not used to that whole you can't right click on your melee bar. You say hi again? You guys get Caden round 2 here. Round 2. Caden round 2. Say hi. Where'd that guy come from? Hey, did you not see him? What am I killing?
What is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
What does it look like?
A spider.
A spider, huh?
Yeah. Oh, it looks.
Spider.
It's a mosquito.
It's a mosquito? I don't think that's a mosquito, bud. Gonna be honest here. I don't think that's a mosquito. I mean, these are really easy to fight as melee anyways. Just keep moving around them.
Can I help you stream?
Can you help me stream?
Yeah.
Sure, buddy. Just don't press any button. Spider Queen isn't meant to solo, so
Hey,
probably not.
can I
You
press-
get YOLO.
Can I press one of these buttons?
No, don't press those first. I
Why?
don't know what it'll do. Probably get me killed. So he actually, Caden, my son here, he did something for Father's Day at school. And it was like a little questionnaire thing about, you know, what dad likes to do and all that stuff. Or like his explanation of me in a nutshell, pretty much is what it is. And he said, what does dad like to do for fun? You know what he put on there? He put stream. I actually put a picture of that in the Discord, in the community. Pictures channel. Hey, careful. Back up. Don't hit the mic, please. So now he likes to help me stream because he knows I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to come help me with Spider Queen, I'm trying to get the minor discipline from it. Really, that's all I want. Like, if you want to loot it, you can. I just want the discipline. So I can test this build out in its entirety. Alright, buddy, why don't you hop down, okay? Let's hop down. Keep playing. Go see what mommy's up to. What's she doing? Alright, let's try to run fourth and... How did you get there? Very carefully, Grammatic. Very carefully. If you join a group with him, you'll be able to follow on the compass. Yeah, exactly. Hey, uh-oh. Holy snap, we got 2 of them. You guys are in chaos, you should join up with him, help him down the Spider Queen. The name of it's testing his build. That's right. That's right. Oh no. Help me test for science, guys. I really think it's gonna be a thing too. Like I really do. With Surging Spirit, I do think it'll be nice. We'll see. I mean it's all just gonna be about being able to test it though. I mean heck, you don't have to necessarily be chaos per se. I mean as long as you're not gonna like go killing people. I'm thinking a lot of guys probably don't want me to test it. That's on other factions, so it's kind of a tricky situation. Need to block more. Oh no! What? It requires energy? I didn't know that. Depends on how AoE they are? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll just sit back. I mean, I'll take it. I'll tank the Spider Queen. As long as, like, I'll just kite it, I guess is what I meant to say. Why didn't that raise up my bar? Doesn't make any sense. What the heck? Alright, I got some guys coming to help me now. If anybody else wants to come, just toss me a note, or like say invite in chat or something in game. I'll get you guys invited away. And the whole reason behind getting this miner is so I can actually test its healing ability power to see if it's effective. If it's not effective, it's not worth it. But if it helps my healing ability, that would be huge. I'm glad they're going to help you out. Yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Who's with me tonight? Anybody with me? I'm taking it easy. We're not doing the hard stuff. What? Why did it cast it all the way over there? What is the range on that? That's ridiculous. Oh snap, I got another one. I gotta be careful here, guys. This may get tricky. Let's switch stances. I got 3? What's this madness, dude? I should be okay here. I don't think I can come back this far. They might. Holy smokes. How far did they come? Was this a healing ability you're using now? It's from Naid is what it is. It's one of the abilities from Naid. It's technically called Fountain of Life. Last time me and Crow went down there with only 2 when they were high level, they respawned too fast. Yeah, I probably just need to run by him, truthfully. To be honest. I hear this Surging Spirit, though, it's like plus 750 to like healing power, something crazy like that. So if that's the case, like, that's going to be huge. That's going to be a huge increase. Guys, welcome in. Good evening. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Thanks for hanging out tonight so far. Is it to support power? Is that what it is? So what is... Okay, technically, what does support power do? I need to get it out of my melee tray. Support power, what does it do exactly? Just increases healing? Yeah, that's a lot, man. 750? Like, holy smokes. That's so much extra healing. Oops, that was the wrong one. This guy looks bugged. He is. Also increases stamina thing. Still trying to figure out how to run the battle cleric. Cannot seem to get the damage up there. Man, that's a tough one. It's really tough. Battle cleric just, I don't know, man. Like, in what regard? Like, cause okay, here's the thing you gotta think about with that. Like, what kind of damage are you wanting? Because if you're wanting some like crazy damage, I don't know. Wait, am I already? Yeah, I'm already here. What am I doing? Oh, I hope these guys get it. These guys had it drop. Let's see if I can buy it off of them. Looked, honestly, it's meant to be support. You suffer damage for the healing you can do. Don't think it's meant to be able to be different from that. He may have needed it. All right, he's not gonna sell it to me for 4K, which I think is a pretty generous offer, especially considering I can kill it and I can farm it for like 30 minutes and have it. So depends on the gear you're using. I have a hammer I use for testing. It does 9,600 hammers. I don't expect like a champ. Not a lot of burst, just more damage. Takes forever to ground someone down. Yeah, and that's where you just have to realize, like, you kind of have to understand like the limitations of the class. I kind of thinks he's not going to sell it to me. We could just make this real simple. I mean, 4K is a pretty good offer, so it's all good. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know how much he's charging for it when he sells it, but what is. Alright. Sorry, typing to this guy in chat. They're gonna let me die now? That's fine. I don't know why people are just blatantly like pricks. Like literally being a blatant prick for no reason. They won't be very happy when I solo it, I can tell you that. I mean, I'll just sit here and keep kiting this guy. They can sit there and waste their time. I don't care. Don't bother me one bit. They'll probably decide to help when they see I'm not gonna die. He's saying burning bridges is the right call. I wasn't the one being a douchebag, let's be honest. Made an offer to buy something off you, you literally just didn't even give me a chance to buy it, so whatever, you know? That's the way that guy works. It's not a bridge I want to have access to anyways, Deadlin, so. Go have fun playing with yourself, homie. I do not care. Freaking getting upset in a pre-alpha. What does that tell you about yourself? People just have like this huge ego for no reason in this game. It's like, why do you have an ego? Like, just play the game. You know? Playing games on the internet is really simple. Just don't be a douchebag. And play the game to have fun, help others, and, you know, if a guy goes to make you an offer on a decent, you know, drop and overpays, you know, just help the guy out. It's a pre-alpha. I mean, what do you really need it for, you know? Like, just don't be a douchebag. Simple as that. They probably will. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that happening. There's a good chance that's going to happen, truthfully. So, it's cool. God dang it. He enraged. Yeah, no, I don't care. All right. Let's see. Where are we? We are at Bastions. Yeah, Bastions. All right. Was a good attempt. Maybe come back later when they aren't around. No, they left, according to my group members. So I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, like, I offer you 4K. And he literally says, what did he say exactly? I mean, when you make a comment of, and the offers is for my pocket, you know, and I said, it would take me 30 minutes to farm at tops. Not that hard to farm. Indeed, but you're offering to buy it, not farm it. Like, you think 30 minutes of time is worth more than 4K? Like, what universe are you living in? I mean, 4K is worth, legitimately, if I were down there farming spiders, 4K would take me 40 spider kills at the very minimum. That's going to take me a heck of a lot longer than 30 minutes. That's going to take me probably like 2 hours. So, not to mention he didn't even make a counteroffer. That's stupid, but whatever. But I'm the guy. I'm the bad guy, right? So, whatever. So how are you guys? I can make 4K in Zombie Canyon in about 15 minutes on my Ranger. Interesting. Let's get down to the bottom and then we'll rest. Get some heals going. Doing good, my Chromie. I like that you're still using Chromie, by the way. This is part of the reason why I need more people to do the farming and Spider and Zombie to give me numbers for how much they make in an hour. Yeah, but if he wasn't so concerned about keeping it for himself, I feel like it would have just been in his best interest to sell it and then keep farming. Like, if they were really concerned about farming this spot, like, literally, you're basically taking 4K to just get somebody out of your farm spot. You know? That's why I think, like, at times, faction versus faction, or like in-house like faction fighting is probably not a bad idea. And maybe it's more of, hey, look, I'll duel you for this area or this zone. Like maybe in a situation like this, you have this zone like territorially controlled by a certain group inside of a faction, and the only way another faction can come in is and like push them out is by challenging them like to a fight or something, you know? I don't know. I think we may be making the game too deep. Maybe not though, I don't know. Trying to figure out how much gold is worth by how much it takes to farm compared to the stack of resources. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the big thing right now. That's where we're at currently with the economy. It's like how much is gold worth time-wise, you know, and then how much of that is can you like translate from resource gathering into like items, right? I'm a freaking bow knight, and I'm just sitting back because I don't want to die again. Mergen, get out of there! What are you doing? That enraged though, man. Let's see. Nope, Elvenize. Going to put a forum post up this weekend and see if I can get some numbers from people with high harvesting skills and hopefully get people to farm. Let's see how much gold they get. By harvesting, do you mean... Like, what do you mean by like, do you mean like chopping trees? Do you mean like skinning? Like, what do you mean by harvesting? Yeah, I didn't know that was an AoE. Are you talking about his the cocoon? Can't kill the if you hit the cocoon, I think it's if you hit them, it actually does damage. That's Scipio. I was like, what the heck? Have they said what soft and strong leather are going to be for yet? Do we know? I don't think that any of them do currently cryo. I just think it's in the trade chests at like Miller's or like just periodically throughout, like Miller's Respite and stuff. Can I have a hug, buddy, before you go to bed? What's up, Griffin? Welcome in. I'll whisper you chart. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's in my Discord. Let me fire it up. Hey, buddy. See you later. You say bye to the stream. Say goodnight. Tell them goodnight. Oh, say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Look at the camera and say goodnight.
Good night.
Wave at the camera. You want to blow up a kiss? Mwah. All right. Good night, buddy. This Bean Dip guy in chat's going nuts. This Bean Dip guy's going nuts. Strong and soft actually can be found right now. To my knowledge, you have to find them in the chest. Yeah, that's correct. Alright, so don't hit him in the cocoon, Grammatic. That's the key, my friend. we get anything? Yes! Alright, so that took 15 minutes. Not even that. Didn't take that long. So Devlin just missed out on the easiest 4K of his life, pretty much. Where did it go? Did I not loot it? Oh, let's see. I need to farm up a whole bunch of... Let's see, hang on. See if you loot it before I can get it. Farm to a common leather. I'm making some quality crafted armor. It has less health than everything. Yeah, there's actually a lot of examples of that. Holy crap. How much will these tick for now? Alright, let's see what these guys want to do. I owe them a favor, so let's go around and do what they want to do. That's nuts, man. That's so much support power. Goodness. Holy smokes, man. I think I guess Scipio's out. I think Scipio's leaving. All right, Mergen, let's just recall, bro. Let's just recall. Get out. All right, cool. If it's anything like AP, then it should be about 10 more per 100. Dude, that's a lot. I mean, that's like ticking for 100 instead of 30. $70 more, hopefully let you test and we'll have a seat. Yeah, let's go check and see. So I think I was at like, well, I mean, we can always subtract it out, it's fine. Yeah, so that would put me at like 105, 110 ticks on that. Let's go let a board do some damage to me and see. Let's just hit this bad boy. Come over here and see what he does. Hit me! Hey, hit me! There we go. Alright, let's see what this ticks for. 125 to 55. 66. Okay, this is healing me for what I like have damage on me. Okay, so it's like 125. 128, so like this is pretty good damage, like heals. Like it's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's not great, but when you put it in perspective of like how little knights have healing wise, like I think it's pretty good. You know, you have a lot of defensives. What do you guys think? Is this viable? I don't know. I think it's actually decent. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's just keep fighting stuff, whatever. Oops, that was the wrong button. Whatever. I just want to see if actually he can negate this boar's damage. Or if these heals will. Also, what is the range on that heal? 35 meters. That's a pretty good ways, actually. Like that allows you to count, like to kite in a circle, and actually like be pretty effective. Is that right? Or is that no? That's my casting range. What is my range of like actually being inside of it? Do I know that? Doesn't say. Hang on one second, guys. Phone call. All right, guys, sorry about that. That was business related. We were talking about some stuff. So, anyways, okay, where are we at? All right, I feel like I've just been in some conflict tonight. Like people are, I'm talking in global chat, throwing shade at people in my own faction. Man, it's a confrontational kind of night, guys. Who's next? Change from rat to moose, yeah, because of a bow knight and the additional range that Elkin provides. All right, so let's call it anything else. You need to get HP lower because it's capping at damage left. Yeah, we're gonna go kill some higher stuff here. Again, we're just testing at this point. Hey, just tuned in. Want to ask if you can just play one character without having disadvantage, since I usually do that. Absolutely not, Shampoo. To be honest with you, that's actually gonna play into your benefit. Because if you're playing one class and one character, one vessel, so to speak, that means all your skills in the skill tree are going to be going towards that one style. So you could actually theoretically play the game as non-VIP once it launches and not even pay a subscription, if that's going to be your mentality. Now, granted, you won't have access to like a gathering or crafting necessarily, but if you go VIP, you will, obviously. You'll have one of the two if you decide to go combat. It's just up to you. Yo, what's up, Xanthane? Welcome in, man. Is everybody starting to filter in now? It seems like it's been a rough start. Maybe it's because I was like being so confrontational at the beginning. People are frustrating me. All right, let's go check out these spiders. These guys will do more damage. I think they're like level 3 spiders, so we'll check it out. Let's see. Let's drop. I'm just gonna let him hit me. Just gonna drop this bad boy and let him hit me. All right, so that's 532. Guys, that's ticking pretty darn quick. Let's just let him hit me. That is a lot of heals. Come on, do some more damage to me already, Spider. Jeez. I'm gonna let it get me down to like 8,000 and then see how fast it heals me to top, like to max. So we're testing a couple things, guys, and we're gonna recap on what we're testing in just a moment, just to fill you guys in. See if I block. If I block, is that gonna make a big difference? Literally just like sit there and just block until your block additional bonus goes up. Just hit it and just go to town. Show me the wives, so just stopping by to say hi real quick. Okay, cool, Zan. Thanks, man. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope the wife's doing well. Tell her I said hello. Still, let's just wear this. I'm just gonna wear this in the face. Yellow. Okay, so if I just eat attacks, like, yeah, it's gonna work me down. But obviously you're not gonna do that. You're gonna be kiting. But it still doesn't say. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. I'm trying to figure out. It just says nearby allies. It says 35 meters, but that's the cast. So like, I can cast it way over there, you know. But at what point does it heal me? It's looking like it's like 5 meters. Yes. Okay. So right here, it's like 5 to 8 meters, I would say. So that's like not too terribly far away. But again, if you like throw it down and just like cut around the dang circle, like, you know, you bob and weave in and out, because you've got this too. You can run this guy right here a little bit. Switch trays. Yeah, pretty sure it's close range, and that's fine too. Like if you're, that's like a good melee healer, to be honest. Like just to sit in the middle of a melee group. Now, granted, it's only 30 maximum heals. So in theory, that can go up pretty quick. 15-second cooldown. I mean, it's gonna be a decent heal. It's not gonna be like anything crazy. What quality gear? Well, this gear's actually not necessarily made for. I guess I could probably get some stuff, like to beef up my healing. I guess what also is going to help my spirit. I have like no spirit. If I got a vessel made for this build, probably what I would do, the spirit would have to be 1, right? Spirit would have to be huge. Let's actually make some notes of this. This is actually a good build. I think we can develop into something. So disciplines we're gonna run, and I'll put all this information out there, guys. So like if you're watching the stream on YouTube right now, I'll put some notes down below. Put a link to it for you. Major discs. We're gonna say shield fighter and naiad. Such a weird spelling. Weapon disc is master of bows. Minor disc is expansive mind, which maybe able to do without. Sturdy and surging spirit. Okay. And then like major stats for this, I would say. Like stats, which we have to take into consideration too. They're changing some of the maximum stats. So you've got Elkin. What is their spirit cap? They don't have a spirit cap. They have a strength, constitution, dexterity, intellect, but no spirit cap. Let's keep that our little secret. Might have to be Stoneborn instead of Venetian because of negative strength cap. This is currently Elkin. Elkin's for the range on the bow too. Because here's the thing, like you can work them down as they get close to you, and then like boom, all of a sudden you're a shield fighter, dude. Like you're like, what's up? What's good? Now, granted, you're just doing like basic attacks, but still, basic attacks can be pretty strong. So what we're using from shield fighter is Mullen Labe, and I think Mighty Shield Slam. I think that's. We're using throw illusion shield. So we're using like pretty much everything from shield fighter. We're not using brutal slam, which we probably could in a group fight theoretically. It would probably replace. I don't know. Maybe shield bash, but I don't know. I gotta put some more thought into the skills because this is currently where we're at. So let's do passives. Let's write down passives what we're running. So the stats we're gonna focus on are plus spirit, and I mean, honestly, I think it'd be spirit, constitution, strength, because you would just want to be beefy. Like you're not really trying to necessarily. This is more of a just like a utility like tank build. It's not necessarily high damage. The bow I think is where we're gonna make up damage, which you could always interchange strength and constitution depending on the build you want to go for. If you go, obviously for strength you're gonna go for more attack power. If you go for constitution, more health. So regardless, I think both of them will be pretty decent. Where you at? Chromatic, what are you doing? Are you just fighting spiders, homie? I need to throw some heals on you, homie. Don't die on me, fam. You got another one behind you, bro? Coming, dude. I got you. I got you, fam. That was not very well charged. That's also going to help that ability, too, which, actually, while he's low... Hold on, stay still, Mergen. Let's see what this does to you. Only hits you one time? What? That's a crock of crap. So that's not bad at all. I mean, 125 a tick's pretty good. Alright, let's see. If I point at the ground, what does it do? It just goes. Just floats. It's like a big group heal. Like you just throw it, you sit in the back and just throw it through a group. You know what, this will also be decent for like a ranger. Can you run is there like a master of shields? Is that a weapon mastery? I don't even know. Does that exist? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Ooh, get slammed, nerd. Here's what I need to do. I need to change these two on my bar. Guys, I want those to be on the same button, so I'm always pressing the same button to cast the same spell. Master Shields is a weapon mastery. What does it give you? So much theory crafting, man. That Spirit Miner would have a huge boost to the range ult, I think. Well, I don't necessarily have a ranged ult, remember? Like I'm a knight. You're talking about for a ranger. You're talking about the leech, like the leech, yeah, the ranger ult, yeah, for sure. Surging Spirit would be huge. Yeah, it's a lifesteal is what that ranger ult is. That's true. I mean, that's not a bad point. And again, I think that's where, you know, you can run some very nice builds. It's just a matter of, you know, what your group comp is. I think this type of build is honestly something that, like, I don't see a lot of. I haven't technically seen it, period. Free Shield Mastery would give you numbness that would reduce the stamina cost of blocking big hits. Yeah, but I already get that with, I get that in a way with Shield Fighter too, so I'm not really that concerned about it. Let's see what my boy. Gives a block and a shield slam, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I was actually pulling that up to look at it. I just didn't yet. Alright, so what weapon does this put in? Master of Shields. Damage bonus crushing blind enemy. It's not bad. Basic block, reduce of damage, control immunity. Passive, reduce big hit block cost. Yeah, so I mean technically no, cool. So you're right, man. It does give a, which by the way, Coolster, welcome in. New face, good to see you. It does give a blind. You're correct. I mean, I don't really know. If we didn't run Master of Bows, though, we couldn't use a bow. So we kind of have to stick to Master of Bows, right? The only other thing, I think we could maybe... It's tough. It's tough because we kind of need that additional skill slot, right? So we could play around with Expansive Mind, maybe do something different, but I don't know what. As far as a minor discipline goes, I don't know if there's anything good that would help us. I mean, I'm currently running Sturdy, which is pretty strong. You can run Arcane Archer and get another root. No, I'm not really a locked, like I'm not trying to be a locked, like I don't want to blend too many different types of utility. I think you've got a couple different types of utility. You've got like crowd control utility. You've got like pill utility. Guys, I'm talking on Discord. Give me 1 second. 3 ways to get bows: sharpshooter, arcane archer, or master of bows. So sharpshooter and arcane archer also give it to you? I mean, I kind of like the benefits of shield fighter though. I don't know. Different types of bow. True, true. Yeah, I forgot about that. So with arcane, like, I don't know. What would you guys... Like, obviously, I'm not going to drop Naiad, because I think that's a crucial part of the build. Unless there's another... The only other thing I can think of is the Champion Discipline Destroyer. That's the only other one I can think of that has a heal in it. But that's not obviously for me. I'm not a champion. So I don't know. I think we gotta figure out where our damage comes from, and then if it's worth dropping Shield Fighter. I don't. What am I gonna learn? Like lose if I drop Shield Fighter? So I lose a lot actually. I mean, three of my abilities in my bar I'd lose. Wait a second. It's a random fall damage. Give me my health. Depends if you want a slot Shield Master in place of Master Bows. So I'm actually not using... I'm only using 2 of the 4. Do I get any benefits of running a different bow? Can I just run with this thing and it heal me? Nerdgasm. How far does this thing go? It was like 50 meters. Seriously, how far does that thing go? "20 seconds. Wow. There's a mine that causes your shield throw to apply as slow as well. Again, we got to think about who we are, guys. We can't think about all these other things. We want to be a healer and tanky. Okay? And use a bow. I don't necessarily need to have roots or CCs. Like, that's not going to be my purpose. My purpose is going to be, like, to engage at distance, then to be, like, a distraction / melee heals. Yeah, so I'm not really going to be worried about trying to CC. I think that's also... If I were to do that, I wouldn't run a bow build. I couldn't run a bow build. I'd have to give up one or the other. I'd have to either give up heals or give up my bow. And I think in that regard, we would have to give up bow. That would make the most sense with that sort of build. Wouldn't Templar do that paladin role? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It would, but technically Templars don't use shields. So you're not really beefy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they can heal, but you're not exactly super beefy either. A bow using cleric, that'd be funny. A different damage. Arcane bows use element arrows instead of physical ones. That's true, yeah. So it really just goes... I mean, you gotta realize people are gonna take... they're probably gonna be taking, you know, physical damage first before elemental damage. Because currently in the game, there's not a whole lot of elemental damage in the form of like basic kits. So a lot of basic kits aren't going to have elemental damage unless you're running Confessor. That's the only elemental damage. So naturally, if people know anything about the game, they're not going to fool with elemental damage. So now, as we get further, I think early on, I think running some sort of elemental bow would be good. But once we get further down the road, I think it's just going to have to be kind of pick one to go. Yeah. Yes, they can. I'm pretty sure. Griven. Oh, man, it's all, again, this is what I love about the disciplines in this game. Like, you can just have so many different options. We may try to do a, if I can, I mean, if we can run this build for a week or so, I may try to do like an overview series of this build once we get some more data. Professor, Druid, and Frostweaver and some Templar powers are elemental, but yeah, not a lot. Well, so, okay, then all we've got at this point then are Confessor and Druid. We don't have Frostweaver yet. But even then, like, I wouldn't say Druids are a huge threat unless you catch them 1v1. Like, most of them are going to be healing in group play. And then Confessors are pretty much going to be like telegraphed AoE abilities more times than not. So that's kind of avoidable. Yes, Griven, correct. Wait a second. No, I don't think they... don't they have throwing hammers? I think they dual wield throwing hammers. So, Griven, I'm going to need you to work on an Elkin with high spirit is what I'm going to need for this build. Can you do that? Thanks, man. You're the best. Give my boy Blue. I need to get some more drink, and I also need to shut my door. And 8:45, probably say goodnight to the wife. So let's do this. Let's run in here real quick. Yes, they get shields. Okay, they get shields by default. Okay. I've literally only played a cleric like one time. That was like within the first 2 weeks. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys know this stuff because I don't know it. That's why we're testing because I need to learn more. All right, so let me run downstairs real quick, guys. Let me get another drink and let me say goodnight to the wife and just do all that I need to do before bed. Okay. Everybody can technically, well, not everybody, I guess. Only certain classes can equip certain disciplines. So, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back, and we'll continue on momentarily. All right, let's carry on. Sorry about that, guys. I was talking to my wife. I'm planning a trip, so she needed my input real quick. Okay. All right, what did I miss? Anything? Nothing. Doesn't appear to be anything so far. Wow, that was aggressive. I can't believe I didn't log out. I think I meant to log out and I didn't. Okay. Grammatic. Sorry, man. I was just running around earlier and just kind of roaming, talking, looking for something, something to do. All right, so are we set that we need spirit? You know what? I'm just really not super concerned about Constitution. I'm just not. I think what we do is we go strength and let the chips fall where they may. Let's give us some beefiness in the terms of attack power. You know, we've got the defensives in terms of skills. You know, we've got that. Shield Slam is going to be a knockdown. Or a pushback, not a knockdown. Mighty Shield Slam. Pushing the... Okay, so wait a second. Pushing back multiple enemies. What does this one do? Critically hitting them back if charged more than 60. Okay. Noted. You know what? I wonder if we try running Illusion Shield. Via the shield throw bonus ricochet statistic. That seems like a really in-depth statistic. That's a legit statistic. So if I scroll up and down this list, that's going to be a statistic. Are you kidding me? Alright, so... Like, what would it be under? Multipliers? No. What? Read this tooltip. Am I reading this right? So, damage is reduced by 30% per each ricochet up to a max. Okay, wait, no, so I skipped the line. Additional ricochets beyond the first can be increased via the shield throw bonus ricochets statistic. What? Hello? What does that even mean? Crowfall is quite nerdy, even for nerds, when it comes to attributes and like, yeah, I'm like, okay, where is that statistic? Can I see that one, please? Like, I don't see that. Like, I feel like it should be a line, and that's exactly what it should say. It should say, wrong one. Shield throw bonus ricochet is what it should say. Shield throw bonus ricochet. It's gonna be so funny if we find it. Go to shield throw isn't a skill. No, I think you're missing the point. It's saying that shield throw bonus ricochet is a statistic. And no, I don't think shield throw is actually a skill. You've got shield bash, shield swipe, shield slam, but no shield throw. Wait, why do I keep going? I keep going to the shield one. Shield throw bonus ricochet. So that statistic, does it even exist? Like, this is what I said the other day, and I love this game. I'm not gonna tell you otherwise. Well, I mean, I would tell you if I didn't like it, but this is one thing I do have to say, like, let's be more specific about what we're talking about in the skills and like the statistics. Like, the tooltips are not exactly 100% accurate sometimes. Oh, it's there! We found it! Only get 3. Increase the amount of targets a shield throw style power ricochets to. That's a typo. It should be TO, not TOO. Beyond the first target. Shield whiz. gives snare on shield throw. J-Storm is all about some crowd control. If you guys... J-Storm keeps trying to cloud our vision with crowd control. We're over here trying to build like a beast archer / melee healer when forced into combat. And J-Storm's over here like, hey, did you know that you can get a crowd control with this discipline over here? I love you, J-Storm. All right, so that does exist. Interesting. It's under miscellaneous. So my question then is, okay, so that's going to increase that, right? Additional ricochets beyond the first can be increased via the shield throw bonus ricochet statistic. So how do we increase that? Do one of these give that? Does that come from gear maybe? Or a discipline? I'm gonna have to get my research team on that, by the way. Yeah, I just don't know the answer to that question. We'll have to explore that some more. That's another part of the build. So we're gonna put that in the notes. Shield, throw, ricochet, bonuses. What is the source? Question mark. Guys, if you have questions about this build, ask them please, because this is something that, like, I want to make this like a legit build, like a guide for this build. Does that make sense? I think the premise of the build is better served by adding tankiness to a cleric over adding healing to a knight. The premise of the build is better served by adding tankiness to a cleric over adding healing to a knight. You know, Griffin, I'm going to have to agree to disagree with you there. It's easier to boost tankiness than healing? Yeah, but you have to look at the base kits. Like, the bottom line is I want to be tanky. The bottom line is I want to be a healer, okay? So I think I want to make a tanky class a healer versus making a healer class tanky. Yeah, I understand what he's saying. I'm just saying that it's easier to make a knight. Why do I have a random, like, cherry stem? Can you guys see that? I think that's from a Milkshake, like, I don't know. Sorry. Random. That was from, like, God, I had Chick-fil-A, like, last week. How did it get there? I'm really not a messy person, I promise. What are the numbers, too, by the way? Not bad. But see, and the other thing too is there's no potential damage with a cleric. I think there's already some built-in damage with a knight. Albeit it's not great, but I think a bow's basic attack is going to be a lot more effective than anything a cleric can do. I want to do some damage. I want to be tanky, and I want to do a decent amount of healing. I don't want to be a healing class. I don't want to make that the main premise, because at the end of the day, like, I can always change this to something more mainstream in order to accommodate like a group style. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at, guys. I think I'm going to get a lot more power out of running, you know, this particular build, because if I run, I don't know, just the base kit makes me more tanky. And I think if I have to use Master of Bows with like a cleric build, I lose some ability to go tanky, you know? What's up, Delta? But you also have easier ways to catch people with Knight than Cleric. Yeah, I've got a lot higher mobility too. And I think Cleric's base kit is more based around like blinds and, you know, that sort of stuff. Whereas a Knight has more, like in his base kit, to stun, you know, if I do need to get away. Right? You can build a damage cleric. Someone in my guild Theorycrafted one and liked it. I'm not saying you can't build a damage cleric. I'm just saying I think you sacrifice a lot more to build a damage cleric. And so again, you have to look at the base kit. My base kit is not meant to be healing. My base kit is meant to be tanky as a healing alternate, a healing side effect. Not to mention, I can run bows and do a pretty decent amount of damage from range with bows. Can you remove disciplines? Yeah, grammatic. So you just basically take it and you just pull it over onto the screen and drop it. You just click and drag, drop it. It'll ask you if you want to destroy it. Just simply click yes. Like, that's just kind of where I'm at.
Let's escape the gray and let the colors rain. Turn the shit we do and our words into pure reality.
So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting little experiment. Again, I think if we can spend a week tinkering. Oh, I gotta pay attention. The other thing too, you get Farsight with Elkin, which I know you can do with Cleric if you roll up a Elkin Cleric, but that's nice. The Perception is always nice, utility if you need it. New base stats as well, caps coming into it. Yeah, but I was looking at that and there is no spirit cap on Elkin. And there's no. I don't even know what they are current. Like, what are they currently? So plus 30, plus 30. I'm gonna get plus 30, plus 30, plus 50. Is that plus 50? Yeah, plus 50. Which that helps my dexterity. Helps my crit hit chance. Which is actually 10.2. It's not bad. Wait, is that the raw percentage? No, that's not the raw percentage, is it? Crit hit chance. Yeah, wow. I didn't realize that was straight percentage there. That seems really high for 42 decks. Call me crazy. On paper, it's not always the best. The night build could turn out to be legit. What's up, Deadly Habit? Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, again, guys, it's a pre-alpha. Let's go. Let's be honest. Let's actually spend some time testing some crazy stuff, and let's break the mold. Like I like going against the grain. That's what I like. I like being different, you know. This is like the rock of all rocks, by the way. Dude, he's up there. Holy smokes, he's up there. That's what's fun about. Yeah, absolutely. Zan, you hit me with that coffee. It's over here. Coffee mug's over here. And you actually need some water, so it's a good time to use it. Matter of fact. Coming up with the builds no one else uses and surprise people, especially when it comes to PvP. Yeah, for sure. Well, and I'm not saying like I'm gonna be super. It's gonna be like super broken, super OP, but I don't know. So what level are most out PvPing? What's up, Burning Popcorn? What do you mean by level? Like, here's the thing, and here's something that, like, yes, the skill tree is important. Somebody was complaining about earlier in chat. The skill tree is important. The vessel level is important. But I'm out right now like a level 1 vessel. Like, I don't really care, man. Like, I don't know. Crowfall's a great game for that with disciplines. What other moms can you try out crazy cool builds with? Something like the disciplines? I don't think it was supposed to be moms. I think his phone or whatever he's using had an autocorrect, but that was pretty funny. MMOs. I hate autocorrect, right? It just seems no one is really out PvPing. Oh, okay. So you meant like people out. Yeah, people currently aren't out. Like, here's the thing. This game currently goes through phases. When they release new content, like another patch, like 5.7 is coming up in a few weeks, that'll bring more people back. Like right now, there's like 45 people online. It's not very happening yet. It typically doesn't pick up till about 9:30, 10 o'clock though. Moms is a weird thing to say. I love trying out new moms. They're great, fantastic. Like Moms R Us, best store ever. Let me tell you about it. It's the push-pull most MMOs. Yeah, for sure, Deadly Habit. Ultimately, guys, at the end of the day, like, let's face it, I'm a content creator. That's what I enjoy doing. So, I'm gonna create content, and if I'm on a game that I like, I'm gonna dig into the crevices of that game in order to find some of the coolest stuff that you guys may or may not have seen. You know what I mean? That's my plan as a content creator, and my goal is to bring you guys more information about stuff that you may not know about. As soon as they start talking about the next patch, coming to a test, a lot of people just stop playing. Yeah, that's true. What are you facepalming for, Xanthame? Because Moms R Us? Yo, you said it, bro, not me. Also, some folks will have lost interest with EK/Soulbank wipe. So they are doing a Soulbank wipe. They have confirmed that, correct? And they come back after said patch is released. So I failed. Shouldn't talk about moms like that. What a jerk. Yeah, I mean, I get the whole thing about the wipes, but they're still fun to be had. Like, what other game we go play? WoW? Which, by the way, if you guys are interested, there's actually a free WoW weekend if you guys have an account. I may go back and mess around off stream. So leveling up your base level is a waste of time. No, it's not a waste of time, Burn It. I think if you can legitimately, like, if you have 30 minutes to go farm 165 wood to go from 1 to 10, it's worth it. If you actually can go out and harvest like common wood to get to like level 25, it's gonna be worth it. Like, you're gonna see a noticeable difference. But it's not such a difference that, like, it's so overpowering that you're going to win fights because of it. Yes, certain classes are going to be more overpowered than others. Myrmidon and Champion are two that are currently at the peak of that conversation. But in the end, like, it's really not about... It's more about the build and about the person playing the build and knowing, like, how to play the build. It's got a pretty high skill ceiling, in my opinion. Especially for those that like to explore like combinations. Now, combos have been broken. I think they fixed it with the patch yesterday. But you know, combos, if they're legitimately like, you know, fixed now, I think we're gonna see a lot better, like, I don't know, like builds. I don't know the best way to say it. Like, we're gonna see a lot more like cool combinations because the combos are fixed. Well, Kim on Chain finally goes out on the beta on July 4th, which is similar to this, 3-on PvP. Yeah, and I'm curious to try that one too. I've heard I've heard. It's really from a couple people that the graphics in that game are just not there yet. I don't know. I backed on Kickstarter like 5 years ago. So what did that get you? Because I hear like right now to play it in its current state, you have to like put like $175 in. I'm just not about that life. I did that with Shroud of the Avatar, and I'm extremely upset about that. That game was so bad. Look, he's got 3 balls in his hand, guys. If the gameplay is there, graphics don't matter. Shroud of the Avatar just laid off half their staff, by the way, as they should have. And as most major, well, I say most major, as most games do once they're finished. Like Crowfall, once it's pretty much complete, and they've got all the major kinks worked out, and they don't need the support staff, they'll do the same thing. It's the nature of business, and it's the nature of game development, because you don't need all those developers sitting around drawing a paycheck to do virtually what half the staff could do, you know? I think I'm beta 1, but I haven't ever logged on. Well, it's currently in alpha, technically, right? Beta's not till July 4th. Yeah, Shroud of the Avatar doesn't, it's not a fun game to me, personally. I just think it failed to deliver on what they sold it as, truthfully. Gorgon has some dated and at times ugly graphics, but the core gameplay keeps me playing. Yeah, I don't know. I can't play a bad looking game right now, especially that this game is the stylistic. Is it stylistic or stylistic? I think it's stylistic. It's the stylistic style of art. I'm just hooked on, man. I don't know why. I'm just so hooked on this art style right now. Wonder if Pantheon's gonna be good. Yeah, I've heard about Pantheon too. I saw their PAX East stuff. Thought that was pretty cool. It looks like a decent game. I'm watching that one also. Yeah, it's a little confusing. I watched a recent video. I like the idea of taking over islands that move over to your side once you control them. As long as it's not like a situation what happened with Albion Online, where, you know, it only pops up every once a month, and it's like essential to having any sort of power in the game, you know? They're gonna try crowdsourcing EP2 after R55. What is R55? What is EP2? Apple tax. Love you, I'll let you guys read chat. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but you guys can read it. Maybe, I don't know. I think R55 is a release 55. Oh, which is what they call their patches, but I might be thinking of a different. What is EP2 though? Is that something to do with Gorgon? I don't know, man. You guys and your acronyms. Like, I can't keep up. There's just too much to keep up with the gaming world. Like, I'm old. Back in my day. I'm bored. Delta, go play Realm. Don't be bored. So was the guy mad you killed him? I didn't kill him. Fatalistic killed him. He was pretty mad. He's just... I didn't kill him, but Fatalistic did. Guys, tonight we've got the continuation of the racial skill tree series. I think we've got 4 more remaining. We've got the monster tree to go through. So we're gonna do that tonight and get that bad boy. I think tonight's Centaur. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't get mad about people killing you in this game. Like, it just is what it is. Cracks me up, the people who walk around with full bags of good stuff. Yeah. He didn't have anything on him, but he was just mad because I think that's like the 3rd time Fatalistics killed him. But, I mean, is what it is. Like, that's what the game's about. He was mad because, like, he's like, man, if you don't have gear, you don't have like 2 weeks in the skill tree, then you're just gonna die. Like, not really. Like, if you farm, literally, if you farm boars in the beachhead for like 2 hours, like, if you're that far behind, you can take your money and go to Strather's Lawn and buy a decent set of gear. So not that much, you know? Yeah, sorry, I had a phone call. R55 is a patch for Shroud of the Avatar, and they're calling EP1 done and going to start crowdfunding again for EP2. Yeah, forget that. That game's just, I don't know, man. It's such a, to me, it's such a mixture. Is it, would you classify that as steampunk? Because that little talking head, like the Oracle in that game, I don't know. That to me seems like it's like steampunk-esque. Call me crazy, I don't know. Where's Sosap at? It's a mishmash. And see, that's what I don't know, man. Can we just stop talking about bad video games, please? I'm still salty about that one, okay? I'm not gonna let it go. Just not. Some that don't blend together. Yeah, they definitely don't blend together. These guys are trolling me right now in Discord. I really want to test this build out, man. Like, I don't care if we get rickrolled. I just want to test something. I just wish corpses were broken sometimes. Like, I can... Oh, man. The skill trees are rich. Get richer, though, right? You can never catch up to someone. No, you can, Burn It. You definitely can. And the way you do so is you can actually, well, you can't currently. Let me rephrase that. The mechanic that they're looking to introduce, though, is where players can sell their, like, for example, so for example, if I come over here to, I think it's this tree, browse. If I go to excavation, I have 25,000 points in excavation. I'm maxed out and everything. I can't use that 25,000 points. That 25,000 points is basically a waste of about 8 hours of time that I can sell to somebody. So that's the catch-up mechanic. So if you take that stuff, I don't know if there's gonna be like just a general like vendor that people like put their extra time up for. But I don't know if they're gonna have like a set currency for time, like for like gold, like you're gonna pay like, you know, 50 gold per, you know, I don't know, skill point. I don't know what it's gonna be, but essentially that's gonna be the market. So your time, yeah, that's correct. Did we have it? Tome. So you create a skill tome. Is that what they're calling it? This was all prior to the skill tree change, when each skill point was a different amount. Yeah, so you were kind of punished for taking the 5th skill in the skill tree. You were better off going 4 pip all the way through just to unlock. And the 5th pip was like double the 4th pip or something like that. It may not have been exactly double, but it was definitely being punished for not nearly enough in return, which I like that. Guys, if you're new here, welcome in. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We took a couple days off. We took Tuesday and Wednesday off just to kind of catch up with the wife and spend some time with her and the son. So thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back Saturday morning as usual. So yeah, we're definitely going to play Saturday morning. Sunday morning is also going to be a thing. So just kind of letting you guys know about the schedule upcoming. Next week we'll be back to our Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that an OSU Beaver shirt? Heck no. It's a DreamHack shirt. I'm not an Oregon State fan. I played my last baseball game in the state of Oregon at the University of Oregon. It's my least favorite school. I probably hate them more than I hate Alabama. I'm a Duck fan, but I've been watching the College World Series. Yeah, so okay. The reason. I mean, I don't have any disdain for the university itself. It's just like I don't have a good feeling towards Oregon because that's where I played my last baseball game, and I felt like when we played in that regional, we kind of got hosed on some like a call late in the game that cost us the opening game against them. But no, I mean it's a good school. I'm salty in that regard. Alas, my Twitch Prime student discount ends next month, and I have to pay full price. No, you don't. Just as long as you have an .edu email, it should be able to give you a Twitch Prime discount. No more .edu address? I mean, can you not technically still use it? Like, are you graduating or what? I hate the payment method thing because you get a 30-day free trial. It's free. I don't know why you need a payment method for something free for Twitch Prime. Because they're trying to cut down on botters. Yeah, so they were having a lot of people like creating fake .edu accounts and basically botting Twitch Prime subs. Like that's what, and I'm not saying this is true by any means, but people were accusing like Ninja of botting botting subs with .edu accounts. What's up, Adam? Welcome in, man. Good to see you, buddy. Twitch Prime just released in Australia properly with Amazon Prime. You just have to go through US. Would you just have to use like a VPN or just go to the US Amazon website? Adam, when are you getting Crowfall, homie? I thought you were gonna get Crowfall, man. Play with us. Buy Amazon website US end up being high cost. Interesting. I'll get it after July probably, but if Aria releases, I'll see. I will come play. Have they released any sort of release date? Because, I mean, I'd like to come back to Aria just to, like, do that stuff. I still need to play it after the updates. I've got it downloaded. I just haven't, like, installed it yet. Honestly, man, I was telling these guys earlier in Discord that I've bid 13 jobs in the since last Monday. Since Monday was what? My brain's fried. 2019, 18, like the 10th? Like Monday the 10th, I think it was. Since Monday the 10th, I've bid 13 projects, totaling over like $1 million. So I've been incredibly I mean, you guys got to think I work, you know, typically like 4 days a week. But I've been putting in a lot of time. So my time has been super, super nuts. I've literally only been playing I mean, I've played some. I can't say that for sure, but I've only played a lot in like periods when I'm streaming. So you may as well say you live in Australia and get it. Wow, that's pretty sick. July tentatively is all they've said. Okay. I'd say it's in August, but let's see. My work is crazy. What, Adam? How is work going? I know you had some crazy months like not too long ago too. So it just kind of picked up for you all and at one time. Yeah, I reported a couple of bugs just yesterday that seemed to have been around for a while. Running $2 million business case, just one project. Wow, nice. You need to put your retaliate and your harvest rate in queue. What? Can you put that there? Oh snap! I didn't even know that. Thank you, Yanni. Appreciate it, man. I do have it on some of my other vessels. I just didn't do it on this one. Appreciate it, fam. I actually didn't even. I've never tried to put my ultimate. I got some wins on the workload, but it's still high. They've got some pretty cool stuff coming though. If you guys didn't catch the 5.7 Q&A, we got some nice art stuff like some new shaders coming in the game. Day-night cycles are coming in. I don't think they're doing seasons just yet. I think we're just focusing on day-night now, which is actually going to spark some different elements to the game. The day-night times are, so that's pretty cool. Surprise was no one in respite farming. Yeah, it's kind of slow tonight, unfortunately. I really want something just to kind of test this build. I'd love to have just like a little fair fight, like just a little scuffle, like 3-3-4-4. I'm not looking for like a 15 versus 15 where I lag my you-know-what off. That's not really what I'm looking for. I gotta change Nightbot to like mix up the times almost, because literally that happens all the time. It's like just literally Nightbot spams. So I'm glad it doesn't show up in the chat box on stream. It'd be really annoying. That's another thing I love about Elkin, by the way. Forgot I had it on my other bar. No grit? Take your food. You should run a countdown until the Zerg. Yeah, right. That's coming. Let's go. We're gonna try to get you, man. Where's all the grit? Apple tax. Love you, Yum. I'll say that every time. You're set up. You're pushing talking Discord and mute and Twitch broadcast? Yeah, Chunksor did. For stream sniping purposes. Yeah, I did that just to make sure, like, if I'm calling stuff out, like, people aren't taking note of it. To like make it unfair. That's all. Is that okay with you, Chunksor? And yeah, we do need to have a countdown for the Zerg. I'm sure it's coming eventually. It's already 9:40. Goodness gracious. So guys, if you haven't been with us the whole time, we're actually running a different build. If you guys are watching the VOD on YouTube, we'll have a link below to the notes from this build. Just check it out. But just for guys on stream, also we'll have that for you guys as well. I'm gonna probably try to do some theory crafting on this. It's like a tanky knight. That's kind of an oxymoron. It's basically a standard shield knight with a bow, like a bow knight, and then also has some ability to heal. Which, by the way, I could have been hitting them with. Again, I have a lot of practice to do on this character, in this build particularly. So yeah, he's it's gonna be a different build. It's gonna be fun. There's a heal involved. There's bows involved. The vessel stats, I think, are gonna be focused on spirit and strength mainly. And then yeah, we're gonna focus on like just being like a beefy tank, obviously, and then having some healing utility in there, along with some range. Oh, Tree Walk, don't be salty. You guys do it to us all the time, too. We're just trying to get in some fights because I'm trying this new build. They needed something for people who just start at a major disadvantage. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Tree. I mean, literally, I'm in complete agreement with you. It's unfortunate, but at the same time too, like there are things for you to do. It's like I was telling somebody earlier. Is it the most glamorous way to get armor? No, but you can sit there and farm boars and make a couple grand. And actually, honestly, what you can probably do at this point in the game is just ask somebody in global chat, just like, hey, is anybody crafting anything? Maybe some that you don't want. Maybe you had some bad rolls on some gear. Like, people will help. And I think you'll find people will help too when the game goes live also. So, especially in balance, man, you guys have a ton of crafters. Like, you could literally probably ask in faction chat and they'd help you. Like, seriously. I think if they had skull areas for low level folks, it may work. Yeah, and they will. I mean, the beachhead's going to be completely separate world too, and so you'll have to like teleport actually into the map. Honestly, we're kind of bored because there's nothing to do, and we always come here because a lot of times you guys will actually have a fight coming back. Like, yeah, we'll kill a couple of you guys straggling, but you guys will fight back. And we also, it happens to us too. It's happened to me several times. I'm out of my gatherer and I get ganked. I mean, it's part of it, but I mean, Tree, if I can help you in any way, man, let me know. I'll be more than happy to. Promise. Unfortunately, I don't have any skills that can help you. I've got jewel crafting, which I think I have like another day and a half, and I'll have that maxed out. So hopefully I can go into something else. I'd like to go into something more beneficial. Oh, man. 5-7. Yeah, that's what I just talked about a second ago, Griven. I mean, here's the thing though, like you can't make it. I'm sorry, but if they make it like Care Bear friendly, it's not gonna work. This game is such a hardcore game. Like, yeah, it sucks to start out, but if you ask for help, man, like people will give you help. The reason we're here is because we're bored. There's nothing going on around the map. Like, it's literally boring right now. And that's the good thing about once this game gets bigger, we probably won't have this issue. It'll allow, because there will be so much confrontation out on the map, A, there will be more worlds and not just like one main world. And then B, like with all the action happening in the center of the map, very rarely are you going to see somebody at a beachhead. And even then, it's probably just going to be a single person. And so, you know, having a group of 2 or 3 could take it out. You're probably not going to see like a huge like influx of people at a beachhead like what we currently have now. I mean, we only have 4, so it's not like we've got, you know, a ton of people. Yeah, you need a group when starting fresh. Won't be hard to find groups when it goes live for sure. Yeah, it's just dead, guys. And that's the thing. Like, people get mad, but it's a byproduct of there not being any action. Honestly, if you guys want the honest truth, go to EU to farm. Just to be, I mean, if you want to farm, go to EU. Seriously. That's the best way to do it. If you want a PvP, play on East. You know, that's my honest opinion. You going to sleep, Grammatic? All right, man. Later, buddy. Be good, Grammatic. Take care, man. Appreciate you running with us, homie. Which, by the way, shoot, I saw... Hang on one second. Before you get off, let me shoot you an invite to this Crowfall. I didn't realize you put something in our channel, our Discord until just now. So I'm going to shoot you a PM, and, yeah, just use that, homie. I'll get you squared away, my man. Well, yeah, because that's the EU's popular time, right? Later, Grammatic. Take it easy, buddy. When is the next big update? Aurelius, I'm not really 100% sure. By the way, welcome in. It's going to be the next couple of weeks. 5-7 should drop in the next few weeks. Like, probably 2 or 3 weeks. Alright, guys. Looks like the group's winding down. So we're actually going to recall. Excuse me. We're going to recall back to base here. And we're going to do our segment on Centaur. And get that out of the way. Again, we're currently working on a Knight build that's focused on some heals and utility in that regard. So we're gonna kind of release some information periodically to you guys. I'm gonna do a big overview video eventually, just to kind of help shed some light on what I've been doing and what I've been testing, my results, and all that stuff. So eventually, it'll be compact into one video. All right. Whenever I play Night, I definitely farm on EU. Late night is wonderful on EU. Yeah, it's so quiet, right? Alright guys, we're going to do this video real quick. Just wanted to say my goodbyes to the group I was running with. Alright, let's switch over to the YouTube scene. Tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to log out. That way we don't have a ninja back here chopping trees like we've had before in the past. Bakito. I don't know if I haven't seen Bakito tonight. Also going to pause the music. If you guys haven't joined us before, this is an opportunity we take pretty much once a stream to just kind of tie in the live stream with YouTube. We post a lot of content on YouTube, so if you guys haven't checked that out, I would just encourage you to do that. Not for my benefit, but for yours mainly, especially if you're a new player. We put a lot of stuff on there based around new player guides and just kind of general information that may or may not be very accessible. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people don't know where to look for it. Hello, where's my game? There it is. So, alright guys, give me just a couple minutes. Let me get through this real fast. And then we will carry on. We'll talk some more about the Knight build that I'm running and just kind of how you can go about doing it. But again, we're going to cover the Centaur racial tree real quick. Everything tastes better out of the dioko mug. Alright, let's get this up. Where are we at time-wise, too, by the way? I'm going to see my timestamp. 2:30. Okay, that's easy enough to remember. What is up, YouTube? Welcome into the live stream over at twitch.tv/dioko. Tonight, we're going to bring to you the Centaur racial skill tree. Just to continue along with our series. We have 4 remaining episodes if you include this one. So real quick, we're going to get into it. With the Centaur, there are 3 available classes you can run. You've got Knight, Champion, and Cleric. Okay? So without further ado, let's hop into the game. Let's look at the basic skill tree here for Centaur. Kind of go over some of the basics of what you're going to get from it and go from there. All right, so first and foremost, the exploration benefits you're going to receive from the Centaur tree is going to be stone gathering, as you can see in this line right here. The crafting benefits that you're going to receive are stone masonry down here in this bottom line. And then on to the combat benefits that you're going to receive. In Tier 1, you're going to have 25 support power. You're going to have minus 5% hard control defense, minus 0.03 personal damage modifier, crit hit damage of 3%, and then finally movement control intensity of 5%. All right, the Tier 1 benefits you're going to receive. Strength is going to increase by 35, dexterity by 15, intellect by 15, spirit by 15, constitution by 30. Okay, so moving then to the second tier, again, we're going up this way towards Centaur, is going to be hybrid. So we'll hop into hybrid real quick. The exploration benefits you're going to receive are animal skinning down here in this line, and then crafting will be leather working right here. Your combat benefits are going to be hard control intensity of 5%, movement control intensity of 5%. You're going to have healing modifier of 5%, personal critical hit modifier of minus 3%, and then finally you're going to have a physical armor bonus of plus 3%. Now for the stats from Tier 2, you're going to have strength of plus 30, dexterity of plus 20, intellect of plus 15, spirit of plus 20, and then finally constitution of plus 35. All right, moving forward, finally into the Centaur section of the skill tree. As you can see right here, your exploration benefits are going to be wood gathering at the very top here. Your crafting benefits are going to be woodworking down here at the bottom. Your combat benefits are going to be attack control intensity of 5%, hard control defense of 5%. You're also going to have long cooldown reduction of minus 0.1%. And then you've actually got a couple things to note here, which is very unique about this tree. In the first node, you actually have long cooldown reduction of minus 0.1% also. And then finally, in the last node, you have minus 0.1% long cooldown reduction as well. So just kind of a unique thing about Centaur that there is to note. Now, one thing that's also relevant too, you've got plus 5 to inventory base slots in the Centaur tree. You also have two to be determined nodes, which are right here and right here. We'll see what that is down the road, but in the meantime, that's what it is. All right, and then finally for the stats for Tier 3, you're going to have 55 strength, 25 dexterity, 20 intellect, 50 spirit, and 45 Constitution. Finally, bringing your stat totals to 120 Strength, 60 Dexterity, 50 Intellect, 85 Spirit, and 110 Constitution. So as you can see, Strength and Constitution are going to be the highlights of the stat tree for the Centaur. All right, guys, this has been the Centaur racial skill tree in the game Crowfall in the patch 5.6.2. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check us out over at twitch.tv/dioko. And in the meantime, feel free to check out some of the other videos. Leave your comments down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Perfect. That was a good one. I like that one. All right, so real quick, let's so let's look at some of the populations. Like right now, this is 10 of 150. Yeah, you've got a little bit of MS issue, but at the end of the day, it's not too bad. And then currently over here, you've got 45 of 150. So, you know, this time of night, if you're farming, don't be afraid. There's nothing wrong with going to EU to farm. I mean, you can transfer everything through your spirit bank like you would anyways. I mean, you're probably going to be crafting on your in your EK or in someone else's EK. Smash that like button. That's right. That's right. Make sure you guys smash that follow button if you guys don't follow the stream. If you're new here, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. We've probably got about 30 minutes left in the stream, so I'm going to be really chill tonight. It's kind of a laid-back night for me anyways. So, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's much going on out there currently. So I don't want to force the issue. I'd rather just kind of go over some things. We can talk a little bit more about the night build that we're running. We're currently running these disciplines: Shield Fighter, Naiad, Master of Bows, Expansive Mind, Sturdy, and Surging Spirit, which I wonder if, am I running everything I could possibly be running? So here's the beauty of Master of Bows, and let me tell you guys something. If you don't know, a lot of times classes that are just strictly melee can really benefit from a Master of Bows or something that's going to give you an extra, like, trait. So for example, I have a range trait now with Champion, or I'm sorry, with Knight. So typically I don't have that as a regular Knight. So what that allows me to do, it actually allows me to put more of my skills on this bar. So like the bars that really don't like passive effects or active abilities that are just more utility, like Gestalt that helps me see stealth enemies. That's nice to have. Instead of like switching out skills, I can just switch bars, pop that real quick, pop back into melee, and I still have that ability. So those are just little things that you can pick up if you have a class that's strictly melee. If you add a Master of Bows, I think you can add Sharpshooter or Arcane Archer as well. Those items will actually give you the ability to equip a bow. Now, it'll be different bows, but it'll be a bow nonetheless. But to get started, Master of Bows is probably going to be the best way to get you into that. Even if it's not like a super strong bow, any range damage you can do before you get to the target would be pretty good. All right. What else? What do we want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? We can keep roaming and chatting and just figure out if we can find anything. Wow. Somebody just got a nice little one-handed axe in our Chaos Discord. Oh, let's go back to this too, by the way. While I'm thinking about it. Why I am thinking about it. Actually, you know, one thing that you guys, a lot of people don't know about, let's check this out real quick. Let's log out. Let's go check out Strather's Lawn real fast and show you guys, which, if you guys have the gathering skills and you have a lot of excess, I would talk to somebody about either A, trying to sell in bulk, or try to set up a vendor somewhere to where you can set up to sell whatchamacallit, your materials, and just kind of make your EK name something related to that. Somebody said they're running a Knight healer in this Discord. Somebody's stealing my builds already. Alright, so Srather's Lawn. Why do I not have it? I thought it was a favorite. Let's see. Where it be? Schrather's Lawn, where are you? I've probably already passed it. I always do this. It's never this low. It is never like what do they do to organize this? Because I don't feel like it's any sort of like legit order. I just feel like it's randomly thrown in here. There it is. I find Arcadian is better. I'll go check it out in just a second. You talking about your... Is that yours? Is that what you call it? Or is it Arcadian? No, that's not yours. This is on Rez's Duber Shack, for those of you who don't actually need to make sure these are actually where you can see them instead of being behind my covers. Still some things I gotta work on as a streamer to help you guys out. Who would want that? Bunch of poor quality slag ore. That was from somebody's quest to find... Ugh, 5k for that? Really? I feel like the damage needs to be higher. Support power's not bad. So that would give me another 40-ish. 40 per heal? Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. So that's 74. Huh! I gotta think about that. Actually, you know what, guys? Let's go look at that. Let's go look and see. That's got me curious. I want to know what the stats are for my current axe. Which, by the way, I'm really not running great gear. I think if I had a shield, if I had a better shield for support power, I think that would be good. Which, hey, that is an Asian name that I don't even know what it says. Welcome to Dioko TV. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for the follow. I wish I mean I don't want to insult you and say that's a specific one, but yeah, anyways. Okay, let's see. What do I have here? I have no support power on this whatsoever. Okay. And then also, if I could, I'd love to get some support power on the shield too. That would be huge. What about extremities? Can I get... Griven, do you know what I can get out of my extremities? Which also, does it matter? Does it matter what tray I'm in? Like, I don't even have a decent bow either. I gotta have nothing. I feel like this guy can be so much stronger in terms of support power, which is better gear. All right, so let's actually take all the money we've got and try to load it up into our spirit bank. What does my other axe have? Where is my other axe? I have no idea. Whatever. Can Mike have a bow for you? Ah, snap. Does he have support power? Fey and half giant body on necromancy vendor in Arcadia. Nice. So yeah, I really want that to be my focus. let's go check and see if we've got gold in the bank. And if so, how much? That's 761 here. 270. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 6,400. Let's go. Love it. I'll be there in just a second, Griffin. Nice. I think I actually looted that 6,700 off of a kill at some point. Oh, what the heck? Master Bows gives you complex reflex access. Yeah, yeah. I'm using a complex or a recurve. I don't know. Does it tell me? Equips granted basic bows, reflex bows, arrows, exotic arrows. So reflex, yes. So yeah, there you go. Alright, so good. Now I've got 16K to play with for some new gear. Alright, cool, man. Sweet. I'm on my way there, bud. Drico. I'm gonna go check out some stats too on some other gear. I'll check out Arcadia. I had a better damage one, but it's sold already. It's okay, man. I'm really honestly not too terribly worried about that. Which that's another thing about the Master of Bows. It also gives you like more stats, more stat increase from like what you're equipping. So it's almost like a hack to get more equipped that way, which I'm actually kind of surprised that's a thing. I feel like that should really only be relevant to whenever you are in that specific tray for what you currently have equipped. Just my opinion. I don't know if it'll get changed. Maybe that's how they intend it to be. Does anybody agree or disagree with that? What does that give me range distance wise? Attack power. You guys see that? Yeah, you can. Plus 25 range distance bonus? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I think I just want to go all support gear. And then I think if we can make a vessel that's strength and constant or a strength and spirit, that'd be clutch. All right, so let's go browse around. And just let me know what I need to farm for you, Griffin. I may have some free time tomorrow afternoon. Arcade is a good setup for vendors. I'm headed that way right now, man. Let's go check it out. Guys, thanks again for hanging out. It's been a pretty chill stream. Not a whole lot of action in terms of PvP, so I've had a little bit. But it hasn't been like true PvP. It's just kind of been like messing around with one or two people. No real pressure. I actually need to start like favoriting these things. I already passed it, I'm sure. I definitely think they need to make it to where... There it is. Which I'm pretty sure I did that on Strather's Lawn. JC got a decent neck there last night? Okay. Which I've got... I'm almost max in jewel crafting. By the end of the day tomorrow, I think I'll have it. You know, I was thinking too about Centaur. The only thing you're going to lose running Centaur Knight is... Okay, this is where I get confused. Which way do I go? I feel like this way. Looks more like a market. But I'm going to be wrong. I always go to your right, of course. I told you I was going to be wrong. I always go to Centaur for my market viewers. What does that mean? For run speed? Huh. I just lose the range. Like, what's the range drop off, though, from Centaur to Elkin? Let's see what they got in here vessel-wise. 55,000? Okay, that's expensive. Definitely don't have that much. 10 from elk and you lose the stealth side. Yeah, see, I kind of like the stealth side. That's nice. Let's see, harvest tools. I need to make something decent on my Jolt Crafter for support for my knight. I haven't made anything for my knight regarding rings and holy smokes. 10 legendary, 25. That's actually seems pretty cheap. Somebody's been out farming some stuff. Good for you guys, man. I wish I had the time to commit. Could you imagine if I played this game full-time? If I was a full-time streamer playing this game full-time, the amount of things we could have. Right, is that it? I feel like this is a little bit lackluster. I feel like we need some like armor and stuff. We don't have any armor. What's up, Anthers? Welcome in, man. What's good, my dude? Yeah, I'm just checking it out. I don't see any armor, though, or weapons. So I'm trying to find some spirit gear, some spirit or strength gear. But yeah, I'm gonna go back over to, I guess, Schrathers, because I don't see anything. Back behind me? Where? I'm good, man. At work, all else is good though. I had some mayhem in the event today. Yeah, what went on today? I'm sorry. I've literally, unfortunately, been under a rock the last 2 weeks. I was telling everybody earlier I had like 13 bids in the last 2 weeks. It's just been crazy, man. Are they out here? Is there anything out here? No. Back towards the hide vendor. What? But yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just kind of, I'm relaxing a bit, man. Just kind of taking it easy. It's been a low-key stream. Nothing too crazy. Not been getting worked up over much. Just kind of hanging out and having a good. Okay, so here's the hide vendor. What are you talking about, Griffin? Oh, guys, how are you gonna hide this guy over here behind the building? Goodness. They want to get some combat footage to show at Gamescom. I got you. Maybe that's why nobody's on. Why do they do this stuff in the middle of the day? So they had an ace employee functioning as a camera and put up an Avatar server to have people jumping on and fight. That sounds awesome. I'm jealous. Yeah, see, this stuff isn't as nice as what was on Schrathers. I mean, it's okay. Weapons and potions. Is there armor? No, it's just weapons. I gotta sneeze. Was good except Chaos Fashion was stacked. Yeah, we tend to be a little bit overpowered. They're gonna have to buff us, but or nerf us rather. I'm kidding, of course. It's gonna change. People are gonna get mad at each other, and people will flip-flop all the time. It is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna hop back over to Strathers. I do like this vendor setup. That's cool. I think LFG ZK is open as well. No idea if they have vendors though. You know, I'm in LFG's Discord. I don't know. They haven't posted anything in there to say it's open, unless I haven't just seen it. Yeah, I don't see anything currently. Looks like quite a few of them are on though. Alright, let's go to Strathers real quick. Was not even the NA chaos, was the EU people mostly chaos versus balance and order, which was mostly NA people. Where did they put the server, in NA or? I mean, I'm glad they're doing some stuff for the EU guys and trying to get them involved, which I know they've got a pretty good community too. But not make it about everything like NA. I didn't know about it. I just saw some tweets saying or a message in the Crowfall Discord that just said, you know, thank you guys for coming out. That's all for the Gamescom event. I was like, wait, what did I miss? So it's all good. It was NA. Performance was good aside from the combo and other issues. I thought they fixed the combo issues. Is that not correct? I thought that's what they did with this last little mini patch that they did. Alright, so let's check out some things here. This is weapons. Okay, so I'm after the support power, attack power. 77 and 74. I like the balance on this one better. See, I'm going to get 74. No, I'm going to get 7.4 support power from that. It's like 1 for every 10. So that's something to keep in mind. What is this? That's actually better value. I think better value. Huh. Whose head? Anthridge, there's your head, homie. Let me buy it for you, bud. Whoa, 2 of them? Man. I really don't like you. Bounty hunters needed. That one's always funny to check on. Okay, so there's really nothing. Other than these 2 weapons, there's really nothing else that piques my interest. What is this, actually? Man, if this had support power and attack power, I'd be all over it. You know, I like that one for the support power. I really do. That's about a 12-point jump in DPS too. I don't know if it's worth it though. Technically, I can use anything. Like, I can use a sword. I don't have any of those. There's no, like, there's no variety. It's just madness. I love Onrez's Duber Shack. What a great name. Quest, bring well water. 40 equals ring, limit 5 rings total. It's actually a really good idea. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he's putting like quests up. Of course they're not, you don't like buy it. People will be buying stuff for sure, man. For sure. Alright, so I don't know, I think I'm tempted to get this. I'm actually gonna check too on some rings and stuff for the night. I I definitely think I'm going to go with this one, the 4500 one. I mean, somebody could probably make it for me, but I'm kind of impatient, so it is what it is. Freaking tax, man. You get taxed everywhere. Oops. Tax in game. Tax in real life. Jeez. Brutal. Where does the tax money go to? That's my question. Where does tax money in a video game go to? Can somebody answer me that? Riddle me that. Was nothing left on Skull and Steel? Yeah. It's actually pretty crazy, to be honest. Let's go check out. Let's actually see what we need before we get too far into this. Let's see. I don't think I actually have many rings left. Let's do combinations. I gotta look up my combination spreadsheet real quick. All right. So jewel crafting. Let's see what we need. We're gonna go healing modifier on it. I can do max energy. That may not be bad. Crit hit damage with max energy with healing modifier. That's a ruby. I know I have one of those. I'm running low on water though. So let's start my kingdom up and I'll hop over to my jewel crafter. Or start my jewel crafter up. I mean, the only other option I could do is maybe crit hit damage and personal healing modifier, but that's not gonna really. Maybe one of each. It's gonna be a what is that? You can also do range distance bonus. Those are both rubies though. I don't have 2 rubies. I think I just have 1. I just have to confirm it. Alright, let's pull up my other accounts. Wild one, pretty slow tonight, man. Not a whole lot going on. Except for Balance getting mad that we were camping their beachhead, which I'd say the group of Balance I see on is probably on Europe, if I had to guess, farming. If you guys ever want to go try to kill some people farming, it's the place to do it right there. Alright, so I'm going to hop into my EK. You guys are looking at a blank screen or just nothing happening. I'm actually switching accounts real quick. And I will show you that window momentarily. Oh, man. Alright, so let's check out this other window. Once we get connected, it's feeding crows, and we are in. Fantastic. Let's check out this one. Alright, so... Oh, I have 3 rubies. Nice! Let's go! I only have 1 cutting grit, though. Let's not go. I have cutting grit on my other account, though, so we can switch that real quick. We'll load that up too in the meantime. Because we need that. That's important. If you guys have never seen a ring assembled, we'll do one real quick. We've got a few minutes before we have to go. So we'll do that. Kind of enlighten you guys on the process. Let me make sure I've got enough water. Yeah, I think water takes like 3 per ring. So I think we'll be okay. I don't think we can make any sort of beneficial neck pieces either right now, can we? Personal healing modifier actually is not bad. That's a sapphire. Briolet cut sapphire. Do I have a sapphire? I do. I do, but I don't know if I have enough water. I may have some water on my main account that we can do it with. I've never made a neck piece, actually. Okay. So, first things first, while we're waiting for the other account to load in. Need to make some stone masonry components. Diamond cutting blades first on the list. Alright, let's go see what we've got on the main account. As far as grit, we need grit and we need water. I have 2 cutting grit. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. This is gonna be enough. It's not really an economical exchange of products in the spirit bank, but whatever, man. I've got plenty of imports and exports left. Not really that worried about it. Okay. So we'll take that. I need some more paste or powdered granite rather, or powdered anything. Can't. These things mess up, like so buggy sometimes. Can't right click stuff. Kind of annoying at times, but well, it is what it is. What are these for? Oh, that's for Hunter. I need to get those to him actually. I don't know if he'll be home anytime soon. I'll probably give them to him tomorrow. Okay, polishing paste. This is where I'm going to need some more stone real quick. We're over the alchemy table. Some powdered stone right quick. There we go. By the way, this is really confusing starting out. If you guys have never done this, it took me a while to figure out how to do this whole process. Really interesting, but very confusing at the same time. There's not like a clear-cut guide on how to do this. You just kind of have to figure it out or ask somebody that knows. Alright, so let's make polishing paste. That's weird. I have just enough, I think, to make an entire ring and then 2 rings and neck piece. There we go. Make sure I don't have any in my spirit bank real quick. No additional. I need to farm cutting grit like it's going out of style. Okay, let's exit this one. Alright, polishing paste, that's done. I really don't know how much water is used for the amulets, so hopefully not much. Okay. Let's make one more diamond cutting blade, which I think we actually need to use a chaos ember for the amulet, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I've never made one, so I may be wrong. Let's hope RNGesus is with us on some of these. It's honestly what it boils down to 90% of the time. Alright. Gym cutting. We're gonna cut. Let's see. I think personal healing modifiers are more effective than max energy. They both have their purpose. I'm gonna try the personal healing modifiers first. I think it's gonna be more effective. Oh, here we go, guys. RNGesus. We're gonna YOLO it. Alright. Alright. I should actually put all that into luster. Noted. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes I don't think through this stuff. I'm still a noob when it comes to crafting and I'm learning, but I gotta think through some of these things a bit more effectively than what I just did. Alright, so we're gonna go all into luster here. We're gonna YOLO into luster. Not bad. Personal healing modifier of 0.003? Is that it? Jeez, that is nothing. That is super low. I put six pips into that, and it has the same one. Okay. Whatever. Oh, difficulty. Shoot. Should probably go. I don't know. If I go 5 or 6, I think I just want to go all 6 right here. Because doing 1 pip is not really going to help me in any way. Unless I fail, then it'll give me at least an opportunity to salvage. But it could also critically fail. I don't think I'm going to critically fail at this point. So let's go 50. Yeah, and then let's get something out of it. Okay, and a crit failed, so I was wrong on both accords. Crafting as a way to slap you in the face and say, I'm in control now. My name's RNGesus. Welcome to the Church of RNG. Yikes. Alright, we're just gonna go all in. YOLO. That's what you gotta do, man. You just gotta YOLO it. So that bumped it up to 0.004. Wow. Oh, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. I'm gonna use all my water here, probably. I'm gonna have 3 water left. Oof. Difficulty is 75. Like that almost, I think I need to just 2-pip it here. I'm going to 2-pip it. Oh, and the problem is, if I critically fail, don't do this to me. Don't you dare do this to me. Don't you even think about doing it to me. It's pretty good. Not going to lie. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I just knew that the last 2 pips were going to be critical fail. Not bad. Alright, so that's good. Let's see if we can get lucky again. I'm gonna have 3 water left. Failure, failure, failure. Critical failure. Of course. This one's like the redheaded stepchild. It's not getting any love. Alright, let's assemble this bad boy. I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, other than like a custom vessel and maybe like a leadership vessel, like how do I improve upon this, or is this always going to be that difficult? Can make you a support focus shield tonight. I have the mats. Nice, Scriven. That would be absolutely huge. What about extremities of the plate gear? Is it? I mean, what can you get? What can you get at a plate? I don't even know. Like, can you get spirit out of that? I guess it don't only go so spirit heavy that, or support power heavy, which I guess is technically spirit. I don't know. I want it to be balanced. At the end of the day, that's what it needs to be. It needs to be balanced. Not very good durability on those. At all, really. Should be up in like the 70s. Medium one as well. Not a silly small one. Ooh. What are you trying to say about the silly small ones, man? Alright, let's see which one of these is better. Healing modifier 0.083. Dude, that does nothing. That personal healing modifier does nothing. Okay, this one's the better one. For sure. Like, that is so small. Oh, I gotta 2-pip this again. That was good. We'll yellow these. Alright, so that ring turned out decent. I think on the front end it had a few bad rolls, but at the end it wasn't that bad. Don't want to neglect AP too much. Yeah. Yeah, I think if we just go... If we go, like, strength... on everything else, like all the rest of my gear. If I just make my gear, like my armor, my chest, legs, head, and hands, if I make that all attack power based, then I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I agree. We don't want to be like hitting with freaking paper airplanes or something. I don't know. Okay. Whatever. We shall see. We shall check it out. Armor-wise, you probably want plate, chest, melt, or leather, gloves, boots, helm. I mean, you know, I hear that argument all the time, but in reality, how much am I giving up in terms of, like, armor? Okay, so I'm gonna need 1, 2... I think I'm gonna need 3 water for this. So we're gonna go... What am I gonna do? Let's do... That personal healing modifier didn't impress me, truthfully. I was looking at the wrong thing anyways. Let's go... Personal healing modifier, Briolette, Sapphire. Perfect. Let's do it. Just think I'll make a couple more things real quick. Mail and leather get the healing bonuses. Well, you get the attack? No. How does that work? Doesn't mail get 2.5, 2.5, and leather gets all... Doesn't that get all healing? The mail's split between attack power and healing power, correct? Mail gets 5 to each. I think you meant to say leather, the second part of that. Leather gets 5 to each. You get 5 attack power and... See, I thought it was split. I thought leather got 5 to healing power, and then mail got 2.5 and 2.5. I didn't think it gave you both. Can we confirm that? I just think it would be a bit overpowered if one got more than the other. I just thought it was 5 stat points. Like for each set, they just split them differently. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I was told. Ah, crap, you know what? I need a water to make the polish paste. Attack power. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up support power if I don't have a water. I need like 1 water, I think. Alright, this is in the name of testing. We're gonna hop on the other account real quick, and I'm gonna run out to the well outside of Beachhead and get water just to finish this. Alright, so let's log in, and while we're doing that, we'll keep going. Yeah, but I knew play got none, Griven. Actually, I don't. Let me confirm that I don't need a. I don't think I do, but I want to make sure. I think it's more the soul gems that you're cutting. Let's see, Briolette. You do need a Chaos Ember cutting blade, which I already have one. Perfect. Okay, that one's actually a Chaos Ember cutting blade. I named it Diamond Cutting Blade for memes. Okay, so we don't need a cutting blade. Good. Do need a grinding wheel. Yep, leather has +5 to both. Okay, well it sounds like, yeah, we need to run leather extremities then. It's kind of a no-brainer at that point. It just means I'm gonna have to get somebody to make me some leather. What's up, Delta? Welcome back. Oof. I'm getting sleepy, guys. It's been a long day. Let's use that. And we're gonna cut a. Make sure I remember this correctly. My spreadsheet again. I'm going to cut a Briolette. Sapphire. How much longer in the stream? Not too much longer. I'm about to call it a day. I'm pooped. It's been a long stream. So yeah, I don't want to wear myself out any more than I need to. Alright, so Briolette's rough gem, we're doing a sapphire. Okay. Let's use one of these. Let's have some fun with it. To end the night on a high note. Grade. It's maxed out, baby. That's a pretty good success. Alright, I gotta run out and get some water real quick. Alright, I'm gonna go play Realm. Have a good night. You too, Delta. Take it easy, buddy. Be good, man. Alright, gym grinding. So, let's grind this bad boy. And use our last water. In the meantime, make sure I know where I'm going on my Elkin. Okay. Okay, this is probably... This is going to be a tough one. So we're going to get support power to this. I want to make sure like we do the best we can on this one. In terms of rolls. So... I don't know, man. It's going to be ballsy. Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Give me like another 0.8 healing. It's so funny, like how small these things are, but they go such a long way, you know? Oh goodness. All right, so I'm actually running to get some water real quick. I'm gonna try to make this as snappy as possible. I know you guys are like, man, I just want to see it done. Me too, believe me. This build has got me excited, though. It's got me thinking of some different paths to take that I haven't thought about playing a bruiser like champion. But it's also giving me some insight on how to maybe play other classes a bit more effectively and as a hybrid, as opposed to like just what the class is intended to be played as, or not necessarily intended, but what people would think the class is to be, or how the class is to be played. We are attempting to claim the fort in Brookhurst. Brookhurst got stolen from us, huh? Nifty. Nice, there's the one water we needed. And close your eyes, guys. This is going to be a cringe deposit, because we're only putting one stack, or one item of water in there, instead of multiple in one stack. Okay. Logging into the EK now. Get this water over and get this thing finished up. And we're going to check it out. We're going to see what kind of support power this is going to give us. It's not going to be as much as you guys think. Probably about 80 or 90, which is going to translate into about 10 more heals. Which is not really big, but again, we're learning. Okay. Alright, that is done. Mr. Second Account, your services are done here. Thank you. Alright, polish. Alright, this is the big one, guys. This is the big one. This is where I want to 2-pip it all the way. Nice. Okay. Cool. Guys, is there anybody else streaming you guys want to check out? I think, is Jay Storm streaming tonight? No. It doesn't show on my screen. Let me refresh. If there's anybody streaming that wants to... Oh, let's see, we got GG. Oh yeah, Jay Storm is streaming. We'll give Jay Storm a raid here in a bit once we get off. Okay. Necklace Bell. I should have transferred over some better ore. Really? Dang, that's unfortunate. I don't have to use that though. I've got plenty of ore. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let me actually log back into the account and get some ore for this, because I don't want to use this. I mean, I've got a pretty decent gem. I don't want to go cheap now. You know what I mean? That wouldn't make sense. Okay, let's log in. I'll probably do some uncommon quality ore. Actually, I've got some already in my bag. Takes 3. Yeah, we'll use that. There we go. That's better. Just added the overall durability to make sure we're making the most of those deaths. This needs 4. Yeah, I don't have that much. I do on my other account though. Let's see. Green ore gives you a chance to bootstrap. I don't even know what that is. What is that? I'm loading in right now. Give me just a second. Don't you tell me what a bootstrap is. I'll give you a bootstrap, boy. Mommy and Daddy used to threaten me with the bootstrap. Alright, let's just do... I've got 4 copper. That's perfect. That's all we need is 4. Trade. Good deal. Alright. So... there, and then bam! It's pretty good. Okay, cool. Alright, let's hope RNGesus is on our side now. That's all we can hope for at this point, right? Alright. And boom. Assembly success. Good. Good chance to get an uncommon. Oh, okay, I got you. Alright, so Sheen. Is that going to be health regen out of combat? Or... I think I want... Oh, that's durability. What am I talking about? Okay, this is overall. I'm going to 2-pip it all the way. Nice. You did get uncommon too? Yeah. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I mean, plus 18 support power. It's not bad. That is not bad. Not terrible. Could have been worse, right? So yeah, now I think we can do leather extremities, so I'll have to get with Fatalistic and see if he can make me some extremities. Okay, perfect. Let's throw all this in the bank. Actually, dang it, I've shut out of my other account again. I didn't think I would need it again. But big dummy me, kind of need that to transfer all the stuff over there, bud. Oh well. What do you do when you're just a noob? Just a noob in this crazy world we call Crowfall. Alright, so I'm going to transfer some of these items over and see what that does for our vessel. And then in the meantime, what I need to do is I need to level that vessel. And get it to like level 10 at least. Because, I mean, how much longer do we have on this campaign? 628, which is another week. So yeah, it's probably not worth getting a whole new vessel. Just for that 1 week. We'll work with Griven to get us a vessel. The only thing I may test is Centaur, because I'm going to have more base support power with the Centaur. And I need to look too at what they're doing with the caps versus what they are now. That's some research I've got to do on my own. I won't bore that with you guys on stream. Okay, I'm just waiting for Sky to... Okay, he's in now. Good deal. Alright, Jewel Crafting Count, thank you for your services. See you on the next iteration of Dioko TV. I have got to do some farming runs though, now that I've got some free time. Or that I'm done with my hectic week. 2 weeks, I should say. Hopefully I can do that. Need to get you some minerals, Mr. Griven. Also need to get to the point where I can make some good potions. Some gem and mineral potions. In order to help that chance, that gem chance and mineral chance. Alright, let's hop back over here. We'll check our starting point on support power too, just to see. Let's go back so we can be in the safety of the beachhead and not get jumped. Actually, you know what? Let's check the well over here. Did it complete it? Okay. I just had to check just because. Because water, oof. Some MS, some really bad lag. Like 3,000 MSG. It's not good. It is not good at all. Why am I doing a loading screen? Does it typically do a loading screen there? Yeah, this is not good. I really don't even need to do this. I can just pull this stuff out of my bank. How would you say, or how long would you say it takes to get caught up with the current campaign, or whatever they're called? Spicy Hot, you're probably more concerned about how long would it take to get caught up in the skill tree. And the truth of that is, if you're behind, you're just, at this point in this, the testing and the way the mechanics work, you're just going to be behind until everybody pretty much gets maxed out. Unless they wipe stuff, which they're not doing a skill tree wipe the next patch in 5.7, but we just got one for the beginning of 5.6. So, as far as, I mean, you know, 2 weeks is, I mean, technically, as long as you have the gear and stuff, you're not that far behind. I mean, because at the end of the day, the skill tree only does so much. It's not going to completely put you out of it, but they are introducing some catch-up mechanics for new players in the future called skill tomes, where like I've got some additional skills I don't need because I just overlapped them because I was busy and didn't have time to change them out. And so I've got some additional, which I didn't even check my support power, guys. I'm sorry. This lag's kind of getting on my nerves. What's up, Saladin? Welcome in, man. Good to see you again. How you enjoying the game so far? But yeah, Spicy Hot, I would just say, you know, you're probably theoretically 2 weeks in the skill tree from, and then like learning the game. There's a learning curve, so that's almost broken anyway. So I'm glad we bought another one. Server was lagging to like 3,000. Yeah, it still is. I'm just trying to do this for support power to look at this build. Okay, so 798 is our starting point. So let's do this and see what we can get out of it. I don't know if that works. I think I have to like physically drag it out. An okay amount of skills to be at an average spot? No, and again, man, like honestly, what it's about. Wait, that has durability. Oh, that's so lame. So lame that they had durability against that. I didn't even notice it. Honestly, if you have a decent set of gear, like you're gonna be surprised that you'll be a lot more competitive. Okay, so that's almost 100 support power just in that alone. That's 10 more HP per tick on my heals, which is pretty good. Liking the game, really want some advanced gear. Sal, what are you playing? What class? I'll try to get you taken care of. I like Druid a lot. Good, man. That's you're a rare bird. I'll tell you that right now. You are looking as gorgeous as ever. No. Yo, what up, YouTube? It's the Googleizer. I need you to do my deadgum YouTube intros. What I need you to do, Josh. What's up, man? Welcome in. Okay, well, it sounds like we just need to get you some leather armor. Salad. This is so laggy. 6,300 MS. I don't even think I can play at this point, so. Alright, it's about that time anyways. It's 11 o'clock, so I might call it here. Let's put this stuff in here. I'll figure out if I actually want to put this in my spirit bank. Probably not. That axe is almost broken anyways. But yeah, I'll put these in here in the meantime. It's going good, man. I'm tired. It's been a long couple weeks. Just wanted to get on here and chill, have a relaxed stream. We did that. Yeah. How do you get better materials? You just need to farm like higher rank nodes. That's what it boils down to. So when you go out, you'll see like They're ranked 1 through 10. 10's the highest, obviously. 1's the lowest. 1's you're only going to get poor quality. 10's you're going to have chances at legendary drops. How do you get better? Yeah, you need more skill points to farm them. You also need rune tools, better rune tools to farm them more efficiently. Towards the center of the map, so Ember Peaks, which I don't know. Are you in our Discord? You and Bakito aren't in there. Winterblades, go to winterblades dot. Is it net? I think it's net. Yeah, Winterblades with an S on the end of it. .net is gonna have some things for you. There's gonna be a map on there to show you like where certain ranks of material is. You can go there to gather it. But yeah, you're gonna need rune tools for sure, depending on what your gathering skill is. That's what you want. You want to focus on one thing. Don't get too crazy. But yeah, the more towards the center of the map you are, the more risk you're gonna have to take because more players are gonna be there. That's kind of the general gist behind that mechanic. So, anyways, guys, what we're gonna do is we're going to shift it. How do I get rune tools? Rune making. It's actually in the. You have to go into the crafting tree. Put 5 nodes in basic crafting onto rune making, and then go into the rune making tool, the rune making skill tree after that. Or you can go to Griven's Emporium of Rune Tools in the browse feature of the worlds. He's got some for sale. He's pretty fair. So if you've got, you know, a couple thousand gold or a few hundred gold even, you can buy some tools. A couple thousand would just get you, you know, 3 or 4. So check that out. Check the EKs for rune tools. It's a great place to do that. And then yeah, just make sure you've got pips in the skill tree. He's on Chaos as well, Cryo. He's a friend of a friend. So, all right, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid our boy Jay Storm because just to give him some love. So, I want you guys to take this raid. Go over there. Let him know that Dioko sent you. And yeah, if you guys need anything, you guys know where to find me. Discord down below. Twitter, whisper me here on Twitch, whatever. But anyways, have a great evening, guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna get some sleep and rest, and I'm gonna see you guys Saturday morning, bright and early. So, all right, catch you guys later. Take care.